Hola, my lovelies. It's me, author Alexandrian Fonte, coming to you with our Monday chat. So, as always, before we get started, we would like to thank our music composer, Ben Sound, for his awesome music that we use every time that we come into a video. And it is the music that you can hear all throughout the videos that we bring to you. So basically, Bin Sound has royalty free music and free royalty free music, which basically means that when you pay for it, when you don't. You can basically click onto his site, and once you click on one of the songs that you might be interested in, you can listen to it before you buy it, or you can listen to it before you download. So basically, the little Dropbox comes down, and then you get to click on it, and you can either, like I said, you can either listen to it or you can either purchase it. Now, the purchase part will tell it's a little bit different. So when you click onto the little icon box, it'll tell you exactly what you need to do. And so basically, you can use it for your trailers, your commercials, your whatever you need some musical background to, as long as you give him his shout outs. If it is free, if you're using the free royalty free music, then you need to do exactly what I'm doing. You need to give him his shout outs because he's allowing you to use his music. And if you're doing the royalty free, then I believe you don't have to because you paid for that music, so you get to do with it whatever you choose. So now just make sure that you guys pop over to his site, check out all of his awesome music, and download it. Try it today. Use it on a YouTube video, use it on a book trailer, commercial, whatever. It's like completely awesome. Ben Sound rocks. So now before we get started into what we will actually be doing today, which is book recommendations, I'm going to recommend some books that I love. But what I'm going to do to throw in a little twist onto them is to tell you exactly what I'd be drinking if I was in this situation. So now before we get started today, I need to make some disclaimers about the channel. Now, this is a review channel, and what we do on this channel is review. We don't cotton to people, or we don't we review the work for what it is. This, we give honest. That is our ultimate disclaimer right there. We give honest reviews of what we thought about the book. So now, in saying that, I need to make sure that we step off some things right now. First off, Miss Chanello Megadici. First off, I apologize. I did not know whether you were male or female, and then there was no disclaimer, or there was nothing in your actual email to Jen to tell her whether you were male or female. Now, unfortunately, maybe that's very American of me, but, you know, when we get a review that says John, Jill, Jack, Susie, then we know automatically what gender is subscribed as far as society is concerned, unless they tell us that they are genderless or they are binary, then we don't know. So with a name like this, I'm sorry, I did not know that it was whether you were male or female. Secondly, I'm sorry if you felt that I was unprofessional because of the fact that I didn't know whether you were male or female, but I believe that I said in the actual review that unfortunately, I had some other stuff to do, and then I wasn't able to do the research, which technically for this channel, just so you kind of get how we work here, the authors who subscribe to us, who submit to us, are very professional. So in their bylines, they will tell us if it's a name like this, then they will tell us whether they are male or female. They will also give us a synopsis of their character, telling us where their character comes from, what's the setting in the book, just in case we might have an issue with it. Like author Joel Harris, he sent a synopsis of what his book actually was and where it took place. So I didn't need to research that. And also, I just kind of feel like if you're submitting to the channel, just like you would submit to a publisher, a literary agent, these are all the things that you should include in your submission just in case, so there aren't any misunderstandings. I'm sorry that you felt I was unprofessional and sloppy. But like I said, you know, it's a indie review channel and this is YouTube. So it's not like, you know, we're not at professional status yet. So we do make mistakes. And I apologize if I did not get your name right. Basically, this is a review channel. So you gotta remember and understand that everyone is not going to like your work, whether you throw it out there in the public or not. And the simple fact that you are an author and you've decided to put yourself in a societal position like that, you have to accept reviews come what may. Now, I am sorry if I offended you by saying that I believe that you spoke excuse me, English as your second language. While with being an ESL teacher, I was able to pick up on that automatically. And I just feel like if you want to place your book in an American market, then those are some things that you would have to actually change in the book in order for it to work here in America. Now, I apologize if I offended you. It was not meant to be offensive. It was just like something that I noticed. But the whole point is that, excuse me, I believe that those corrections, you know, need to be made in order for your book to sell, rapidly on Amazon.com. And so every reader will not like your work. So just kind of remember that. And, you know, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So now on to our actual book recommendations for today. First, we are going with Written in the Stars. Now, this was a cute little compilation of what the author thought that the alphas would say. So it's like a collection of love letters that these alphas would say to their actual mates or chosen ones. And so basically it reads, "A love of a lifetime is hard to come by these days. We all chase that ever elusive happily ever after. But when that love is written in the stars, you'll find yourself falling faster than a comet from a sky. Valentine's Day shouldn't be just one day. Love should be celebrated forever and always. No simple roses or violets will do. My special someone deserves the stars and the moon too." A compilation of love letters from her alphas to the loves of their lives. And so I thought this was really cute. I read it and it was very cute. It's a pick-me-up. So this is what I think the reader would enjoy, as well as the couples together, because it's basically a fruition of love. Next is, actually I forgot to say that book was written by Leona Lux, and you can find it at Amazon.com. So now next is In Our Larry's The Night. Now this book has some serious drama in it, and basically this is what I think that the character would need in order to get through this night that she has. Okay, so basically it says Kinsley will do anything to forget she may have killed someone. No one knows more than Kinsley Lane that nothing good happens when the dead walk free. A year ago, she was possessed by a ghost and her life changed forever. Luckily, on this All Hallows Eve, the witches of Hiker Heights have offered her protection from the death spirits who roam free. Mac Hacker is appointed her guardian, and everything goes smoothly until a mysterious guy arrives on the grounds. The one that only Kinsley can see. So, now, because of the fact that she just had drama out the butt, this was a good. Next is Hard and Reckless by author Victoria Ashley. Now, freaking Cole King, he was up to some no good. So basically, what I'm offering for him is a fireball. It's a slow and steady burn because the drama that he's about to ensue is just not cool. So basically, Cold King, the name alone leaves a bad taste in my mouth, a reminder of how he broke my trust in the worst possible way. My best friend of 20 years. He had my back and I had his. Always until he crossed the line. Now visions of him sinking between my girl's legs, making her scream in all the ways only I should have been doing, haunt me, mixed with images of all the ways I could rip his damn throat out. I've tried to forget it and move on, but I can't. Ways to inflict even just a small portion of the pain he made me feel consumes me. Somewhere in his up twisted mind, he thought it would be okay to share my girl. So basically, his girl is Brooke, and so Brooke has a lot. She has a rude awakening coming, I should say, and this character is ready to throw down. He is not messing around. So basically, Jameson is ready to cause some trouble. So this is what I would give Jameson. And that's Hard and Reckless by author Victoria Ashland. Next is His Flower Queen by Lena Hart. Now, in this book, he was up to no good as well. And so basically, if I had to say what Nina should be indulging in to get herself right for what's about to happen, is a kamikaze, because that is what he served her. Lies can be toxic. Gabe is a shrewd businessman to one of Las Vegas's upscale resorts and casino. What he wants, he naturally takes, and he wants Nina. Held in a bitter divorce, Gabe finds it difficult to put his trust in anyone until Nina. But there's one person keeping him from having her, his soon-to-be ex-wife. Gullible and trusting Regina, Nina Connors can't get enough of Gabriel Alexander. He's smart, sexy, and lights a fire in her she never knew she had. Flown out to start her position as the new publicist for a very important client, Nia soon discovers that her fiery relationship with Gabe is ensnared in nothing but secrets and lies. And this is why I say Nina should be sipping on some kamikazes. Next is Crime Lord's Captive by Mia Knight. Now, this was a crazy, crazy ride, guys. And so, because of the fact that Lila finds boy's bodyguard sitting in her living room waiting for her to take her back to what she just escaped from. Layla, this is what she needs. She needs some Belvini because she needs a strong, strong drink for what's about to happen. So, basically, come to me, Layla, and I'll let your father live. This is what he says. 3 years ago, Layla Dalton fled from the glittering lights of Las Vegas and the ruthless man who rules the criminal underworld, Gavin Priory. She created a new identity and has been living a quiet life, but that's at an end. He's found her and is bringing her back to where she belongs. As Leia navigates through the dark secrets of her past, she's forced to face a man who won't accept no for an answer from the woman he still claims as his. Girl, you better run, you better get ghost, you better get out of here. Then we have The Succubus Bargain by L.L. Frost. And basically, this is part 1 of a 5-book serial, and which is the reason why I liked it, because it's cute, and basically you can read this anywhere because they're small and they're like snippets, and basically they run, I think, typically about 40-50 pages. So like I always say, you could do this at the gym, on the treadmill, well, when the gym opens back, or you just have a little, you work at home now and you're going on your break, so you're logging off the computer. You could read this while you're sitting there having your lunch. And so anyway, so like I said, it's a 1-part. The first book is called The Offer, Succubus Bargain, and it's the serial. So this is the first part. This is part one of a 5-part series. And so basically, times are tough for Adeline Bouban, a succubus newly arrived to the human plane and unhappy with her allotted place in life. Created to feed on, Addie wants more from life. She's devised a plan to achieve her dreams while not harming humans. She can handle working long hours, and self-preservation has given her a love of baking. So why not combine these two skills and open a bakery? Humans love dessert, and Addie's happy to provide a service that allows her to keep the more dangerous activities of feeding in place of a more peaceful union. And so that's what I really liked about this. Remember I told you guys there are books out there that are so awesome that they like combine food or sweets or whatever that in the paranormal realm. Well, this is a series that I really like because of the fact that she incorporates all the baking aspects to this series as well. So basically, I really liked it, and you guys need to pick it up. It's called The Offer, Succubus Bargain. And then, basically, if I had to say what drink Addie would drink, then it would be a champagne cocktail, because her whole thing is she wants the glamorous life. And so here, this is basically proving that she can get it. Next, and last but certainly not least, is Kenesha Knowles' Blood Moon over Seattle. So basically, this is what she needs to master, because, oh my God, here's the whole point, is that she seriously, Caseta, she thinks that she's seeing things, and so one of the issues with absence is that you do think that you're seeing things. Basically, this is how Edgar Allan Poe was able to write all that he wrote, because he was addicted to this. So now, basically, it says bartending was just a pit stop for Caseta. She spent 6 years as an ER charge nurse, but wasn't feeling that life anymore. When she saw the advertisement for a bartender at Slapjack's, she decided, what the heck? She'd seen him come in for the last 6 months, but he never spoke to anyone. He just simply sipped his beer watching. However, one Friday night, he decided to do just that. The ice blue eyes were seriously hot. The tats could make any woman jump to attention, but what caught her attention was how 1 minute his eyes were blue, and Cass would swear amber the next. They said blood moons brought out the crazies. Cass just hoped she wasn't one of them. So those are my recommendations for this week. So basically, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to hear through all of the authors that we've read. We're going to do recommendations on the books that we thought were the best and the books that we thought just seriously rocked. So once again, that was Written in the Stars by author Leona Lux. The Night by author N.R. Larry. Hard and Reckless by author Victoria Ashley. His Flower Queen by author Lena Hart. Crime Lord's Captive by author Mia King. The Offer by author L.L. Frost. And Blood Moon over Seattle, Blood Moon Hours by author Kenesha Knowles. So, thanks so much for tuning in, guys, to this little snippet of the books that we love and our recommendations. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. And remember that we will be doing reviews Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is chat and book recommendations, whatever we choose. And then Saturday is anime, and Sunday is author reviews. So if you are an indie author out there and you would love to have your book reviewed, as well as be an author interview on our channel, please make sure that you hit us up at Multicultural Romance Latina Attention Jen Ipanoa. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you, love you, and we will see you tomorrow.